I think that a lot of the time when people try a new sport, it's awfully so similar to when people meet somebody new, and then it's like that initial like kind of like infatuation and excitement where like, oh, the girl looks good, she's got nice eyes, whatever, but underneath it's like, oh, she's too loud for you, you know, she laughs weird, she eats weird, like crazy morning breath. People, they see the flaws, they see the insecurities, and they quit. They're like, no, this isn't how I imagined it. Oh, getting home at 5 every day. Oh, getting home, shins hurt. Like, no, I'm good, thank you. But the people that love will stick around and accept it for all that it is, with its flaws and its imperfections, and kind of just will accept it and get used to it. Like, okay, this is something that I can get used to. It's bad, but it's not that bad, you know. And just appreciating it for the good and the bad is to love, and to hold on to it, you know. To love is to hold on, the grip and it's the grip itself. Imagine if you're playing tug of war, right? And you have the rope, you're between you and another person, and think of love as the grip that you have. It is when you physically take your fist and squeeze to hold on to that rope. That is love itself. And it's also the commitment and just kind of elimination of all other options, which kind of creates that security of knowing like you can't be over here if you're doing cross, you're not doing football. Like you have to commit, you know, you have to choose, you have to make a choice, and you have to choose one thing and stick to that. And the security of knowing, like, and it's having like that home and thing to go back to, that familiarity of like, you've always been around and I know that you'll always be around. I really think that when you choose your sport, it's kind of just like when Andy in Toy Story is giving his toys to Bonnie, and she's going through all of them. She goes through Rex, Buzz, Jesse, all the ones, and gets the whole pile of them. She's sitting with the whole pile of them, but then she peeks into the box, and then sees Woody, and then she's like, oh, my cowboy, right? And that's really, if you pay close attention to it, that's the only one that, but she's got the whole pile of toys right there, but Woody is the only one that she holds while she plays with the rest of them. You know, that's the one that she holds on to. And for me, it's like track and just like running. Like, that's how I felt about that like track running. That was my Woody. This is my Woody. And if I seen it in a box when I was giving stuff away to people, I double take. I'd be like, whoa, like, I can't give this to you. You know, that's my Woody. To me, it is, I'm doing a workout, and you know, the back stretch, I'm having a really bad day. The back stretch is really windy. You know, these 800s are taking forever, but I'm still here. And the truth is that it would break my heart if I couldn't be here, because like, and if I couldn't show up, if this was taken from me. And that response of me being there despite the conditions and despite everything that you have going on should mean 1,000 words beyond what you're asking me. Just like you go to practice every single day and you're like, I don't want to do this today. I really, really don't want to do this today, bro. Like, my leg hurt, my hamstrings hurt. And I've had that thing. Like, my knee's been busted since freshman year. It cost me a whole 4x8 my sophomore year. I fell at state. And to have all that, to struggle, you know, constantly plateau, have teammates, coaches speak behind your back, and even still taking that and showing up, still being like, okay, like, I'm gonna be at practice tomorrow. You know, there's still practice tomorrow, despite everything that happened, despite what happened in the race, there's still going to be practice tomorrow, and I will be there, and that track will be there, and that coach will be there, and my team will be there. It literally shows you kind of just what kind of like music do you like? You dreamt about it, you know, you thought about it when it wasn't around, you know, like thinking about, this race is, you know, like this practice, like what are we gonna hit in practice today? You know, you missed it in the off season, especially in the off season. You know, you got hurt, or like even just like when it's done. When you have that little week break where you're not running, it feels like something is missing. And I know it's unhealthy, but you know it's true. It felt so bad because it felt like almost like a part of you was missing. You know, it felt like because that thing almost completed you. You know, it was a part of who you were and almost ingrained in who you were. It's ingrained in your schedule. It's been there for years. You know, it's like being married. You know, and people will ask, they'll be like, oh, like, you know, how's your wife? How's Claire, etc. Because you've been there for, like, y'all two have been locked in so long. You're just like, y'all come as one. You know, when you're, and then so for me, it's like, okay.